Okay, so this is not the beginning of my map. Never mind. Let's see if I can just get back to the beginning and edit it from there. Okay, this is the beginning of my map. First things first, this is where the player first encounters the interaction of level drops and enemies. The enemy will jump up from the spot as the enemy or the player gets closer and closer, and he has to dispatch the enemy in order to go down. So the player goes down because naturally it's the only direction to go, and then he's encountered with this situation again. He'll have another open gap, except this one leads to his death. So assuming the player only knows what he knows, he'll jump down, die, and start back over, and then he'll realize that this is a death pit. So he dispatches the enemies, jump across. Dispatch the second one, jump across. And then now he's introduced to wall jumping. Again, just like in the first corridor, there's no other direction to go, so the player pretty much has to teach himself how to wall jump. So he'll jump to the wall, realize he'll click, I can't do it, and then he'll just go on up. And then he'll do it again, second practice, and then boom. Okay, so from here on out, introduce the second enemy type. It's a shooting enemy. This teaches the player how to jump around and, I guess, learn how to avoid enemies that are actually actively aiming onto them, as well as maneuvering them out. So there will be a second enemy variant right here. He'll shoot across, and you'll basically have to jump over him and kill him. Jump down, it's a little breathing area. And then you're introduced to spikes as well as the shooting variant. So the shooting variant of the enemy will be across the map, targeting onto the player. And the player's goal is to avoid the shots and to avoid the brand new spike pits. Again, it's still utilizing the idea of jumping over chasms, except this one isn't pure death. It's a damage multiplier. So every time you hit it, you'll bounce back out. Not now, but you'll bounce out, lose some health, and you'll get a few tries. It's not going to be end all if you hit them once. So jump over, avoid the player shot or the enemy shots, jump over again, dispatch the enemy who is going to be around here, and then you're introduced to the second variant. Now, player can't jump over this chasm. What there should be is a pillar that kind of goes left to right over this. The player will then try to utilize an advanced technique for wall jumping, and he'll have to cling to the pillar and hold on to it as it goes across. So again, since I can't do it, I'll kind of simulate it. Let's jump. And as the pillar goes from left to right, he'll jump off right here. Again, final practice, there will be a pillar going up and down. As the pillar goes down, obviously you can't wall jump. The player will cling on to it, and he'll go on up with it to the top. Once at the top, he gets one final simple jump. It's just you have to run a little bit faster to make it over this one. And again, he re-encounters a drop. And that looks like the other one where he'll die. So, assuming the player picked up whatever from before, he'll jump across here, and he'll get a one-man. And then he'll realize there should be a wall at the end of this. Well, this isn't the way to go. So he'll turn back around, go to the only direction he hasn't been, down. And then he gets the final corridor, which is leading to the end of the level. This little breathing period. Yeah.